Hello, friends. How are you doing? Hope all is well in your life and you are happy. You're working on your relationships, you're working on your intimacy, and doing everything that you need to do to find happiness and support in your life. So, today I'm going to cover a topic which is really important about in laws. So, when you get married and it's a new relationship and you want to understand how to um, navigate with your in laws after marriage, this is a journey many of us embark on, and navigating it with grace is the key to maintaining a healthy and harmonious relationship. So let's get going. Today, we will delve into this topic, which is close to home for many people, and establishing boundaries with in laws after saying, I do. So it's not about creating walls, but rather crafting spaces that allow your marriage to flourish. Healthy boundaries always set a stage for a strong and thriving relationship, ensuring that both the partners can build a life together while respecting each other's individuality. So, let's get going and work on this topic of how do you create the boundaries with how to establish boundaries with in laws after marriage. Point number one, open communication with your spouse. The foundation of any strong relationship is communication. So, especially with your spouse, build that from the start. It's crucial to be on the same page about what boundaries are necessary and why they are necessary. So, share your feelings, expectations, and concerns openly with your partner. For example, discuss how often you'd like to be visited, or how often you would like to visit them, and what level of involvement you both want from your respective families. When I say in laws, it applies to both the sides, right? So you have to understand that, because for the husband, it is about the girl's in laws, and for the wife, it is about the guy's in laws. So boundaries need to be created in both the relationships. Point number two, define your space. Your home is your sanctuary. So establish very clear boundaries about personal space and time. This could mean designating certain areas as private, setting specific times for family visits, or even discussing alone time for you and your spouse. Creating this sanctuary ensures a healthy balance between your nuclear family and extended family. Say your in laws live with you, then you need to set these boundaries. You need to tell them that this is your personal space, maybe your bedroom, and these are the things which are okay, and these are the things which are not okay. But you discuss all of that with them and set boundaries and define your space very, very clearly. Point number three, be respectful and assertive. Now, setting boundaries doesn't mean that you have to be disrespectful. It's about asserting your needs with kindness and firmness. For instance, if you prefer a phone call before a visit, communicate that politely. Being assertive about your boundaries helps prevent any misunderstandings and ensures a harmonious atmosphere. So, always respect them. And if you do this from the start, do this from the beginning of your relationship, then most of the things will work out. So be assertive, but be respectful. Point number four, understand the different perspectives. In laws may have different expectations based on cultural norms or their own experiences. So it's crucial to understand and respect their perspectives also, while still holding firm to your boundaries. This could involve open conversations about each other's values and finding compromises that work for everyone. So, you need to understand that they come from a place what as per what they have seen in life, and you might have a certain different things which you have set in your program. But what you do is both the parties sit together and have an open conversation and try and find a compromise which will work for everyone. Point number 5, plan family meetings. Consider family meetings where everyone can express their expectations and their concerns. This inclusive approach fosters understanding and teamwork. So, for instance, discuss holiday plans or family events, ensuring that everyone feels heard and respected. So, these are some of the basic points that you can keep in mind. To wrap it up, establishing boundaries with in laws is the important part of building that love and respect. It's about creating a space where your marriage can thrive while maintaining strong, positive connections with your extended family. Remember that these boundaries aren't about exclusion, but rather about defining the unique dynamics of your new family unit. So, one tip I'd like to give you all is start in the beginning. Don't leave things for tomorrow. Don't think that, okay, I will say this tomorrow, I will do this tomorrow, I will try and explain it to her tomorrow. It's not going to happen, because as days keep passing, they will get set in that pattern. With in-laws, you have to be um, more upfront. And the more open you are, the more clear you are, the more better you define your boundaries, the more you understand everyone's perspective, and the more you kind of depend on your spouse to do it. It'll be a great thing. But not necessarily, even you can voice your own opinions with your in laws and explain it to them very clearly so that they get that right from the start. So, what are your thoughts now on these boundaries with in laws? I would like to know. Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. If you have any thoughts, if you have any other tips that you would like to give any newlyweds, then let's keep this conversation flowing and supportive. And let's keep sharing this knowledge with the group and with our community and spread the word so that people can be happy. And in laws are not always bad people, they can even be very loving and very supportive. There are so many families that I know where the girl is loved far more by her in-laws than she felt maybe in her own home as well. So that also happens. There are um, सब तरह के लोग होते हैं. So it's not that you need to measure it just with one scale. So keep that in mind and be open, be upfront, be clear, and be respectful. When you do that, a lot of things will fall into place. So I will see you again tomorrow with another live session. Till then, take care and stay happy.